morning. Today is Friday, January 6th, 2023. Nate, Blake, and I are happy to be sharing this morning's announcements with you. We are from Miss Mendocino's 3rd grade class. Let's begin as we do each day by honoring our flag with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand, put your right hand over your heart, and we'll begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please return to your seats now. Please welcome Blake with more of today's news.
Good morning, students and staff. The forecast is calling for cloudy skies over Olmsted Falls. The high temperature should reach 37 degrees. The cafeteria will be serving us a healthy lunch today. Lunch buyers can choose either Angelina's Pizza or hamburger or cheeseburger. Now, please welcome Nate.
Thank you, Blake. Attention teachers, don't forget to nominate a standout student for being the Bulldog Best at school this week. And now for this week's Bulldog Best winners.
Good morning, Falls Lennox. Happy Friday. Today is January 6th. Great to see all of our staff and students back from winter break this week. I hope you've had a good first week back. We are going to get started with our 3rd grade Bulldog Best Award winners. In Mrs. Reines' class, Millie Siegel. Mrs. Pajetska's class, Luke Umble. Mrs. Marsko's class, Isaac Bradford. Mrs. Richmond Smith, Joshua Blevins. Miss Bertonson, Ben. Mr. Sarah, Benny Dennis. Mrs. Petro, Lincoln Evans. Mr. John Henry, Lucas Smith. And in Mrs. Tovasek's class, Bain Ferry. So congratulations to our 3rd grade Bulldog Best winners. You can head down to the lobby after the morning show to get your book from the vending machine and have your picture taken. All right, we've also got some Bulldog Buck winners to announce. In 1st grade, Mrs. Flores, Brendan. Brendan earned a buck for being respectful. Also in Mrs. Flores' class, Santino. Santino earned a buck for being respectful. In Mrs. Flores' class, Caleb. Caleb earned a buck for being respectful. So congratulations, Mrs. Flores' class. Great work. In 2nd grade, Mrs. Melotti's class, Gavin. Gavin earned a buck for being responsible. He brought his library books back on time. Grace from Miss Chichester's class. Grace was respectful and kind. And in 3rd grade, we have Evan C. from Mrs. Reines' class. Evan was safe and respectful when he was working quietly on his writing. We have in Mrs. Petro's class, Everett. Everett was respectful and responsible. He sat quietly and was respectful to the substitute and library. And in Mrs. Mendocino's class, we have Adeline. Adeline earned a buck for being respectful, responsible, and kind when she was helpful to the substitute. So great job to our Bulldog Buck winners. All right, we have a new word of the month for January, and it is compassion. Compassion is a feeling of wanting to help others and help a person in need. So think about some ways this month, how can you show compassion to others? Some examples are that you can give someone a hug. You can call a friend or a family member. You can be kind. You can forgive someone. You can help someone who is less fortunate. You can do something to help your community, and you can give something away. So it's always a good time if you got a lot of new things over the holidays to maybe give away some things or to help others in need. So think of how you can show compassion this month. And lastly, our lost and found in the cafeteria is full. So you've seen all those sweatshirts and clothes hanging up along the windows. If you are missing something, a coat, a sweatshirt, hat, please check our lost and found to see if any of the items hanging there are yours. And if they are, please take it home with you so that we can clear out our lost and found. All right. I hope everyone has a great day. Work hard and be kind to one another. Have a great Friday and have a good weekend, Bulldogs. Bye-bye.
If you heard your name announced, please report to the front lobby immediately after the morning show. That's our news for today. Have a fabulous Friday, everyone.
And let's go, Vols!